You noticed something about Phil Collins?
He's going bald.
He's going bald, he's got no hair.
No.
He's got a little line in the middle of his head. And I quite like it at the moment because I've just had all my hair shaved off.
Have you?
I look like a bother boy at the moment.
He does.
I look like a bother boy
Oh, I imagined you with longish hair.
No, I'm a bothered boy without the Stanley knife.
What's an earring?
That's what they call me. So I feel quite good that the fact that...
That's enough of that. Hi everybody, this is Mr Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. Another week has flown by, and where do we all find ourselves? Yes, back here once again for another sift through your email questions and comments concerning the English language and my work right here on the web. So without any more pondering or pontification, let's have our first question for today. Are there any differences between the words everyone and everybody? This question comes from Ahmed Aid, who lives in Egypt. In English, just like any other language, certain words can be easily interchanged or replaced with or by each other. The words everyone and everybody give a good example of this word flexibility. They are similar in meaning as they both relate to each and every person who is here or those who may be watching. Everybody and everyone. Each one here and every individual included. These days it seems that everybody is becoming the more popular of the two. Thank you, Ahmed, for the question, and a big hello to you and everybody watching in Egypt. A nice email. I have received a nice email from Dao Duc Bien, who comes from Vietnam, but now studies in Thailand. Dao has been following my lessons for a long time and watches them every day using a laptop to view them on. Dao asks if it is possible for me to make some lessons about human emotions and inspirations. Well, some of my early lessons have been remade and cover some emotional issues, such as being happy and sad, good and bad. And coming soon, a lesson all about worry and stress. This particular lesson will be posted as the new Lesson 8. Thank you, Dao, for your kind words and enjoy your time in Thailand. How are your lessons going to help us to speak English? Hey there. Hey. This general question comes from Adnan Shahzad, who lives in Pakistan. As I have explained before, my lessons are designed to give those learning English as a second language the chance to both read and hear words as they are spoken in a clear and vivid way. You will notice that I never use a whiteboard, as most of the words I use are written somewhere on the screen, normally as subtitles or large captions. My aim is to create a virtual English environment. The experience of watching my lessons should also give the experience of learning in a fun, clear and vivid way. My lessons are very useful to those who do not always have other people to practice English with. I use different subjects as a base for my lessons, as well as discussing certain aspects of English, such as grammar and pronunciation. Much of what I do now comes from my own experience of teaching English in China. Fully understanding the difficulties faced by those learning English has allowed me to carefully craft each lesson in a way which will introduce new words and give examples of expressive English. Another nice email. Another nice email now, this time from Farid Agayev, who writes all the way from Baku in Azerbaijan. Apparently my lessons are followed there by many people, which is always nice to hear. I'm happy that you decided to write to me, and thank you for your suggestion for more grammar lessons. That is a great idea, And of course, if you have a grammar question, you can always send it in to me here and maybe get it answered in a future edition of Ask Mr Duncan. Thank you, Fareed, and ta-ta to you too. A body part idiom. This part of your arm is called the elbow, and there is an idiom which relates to this joint. Give someone the elbow. Give him or her the elbow. Elbow them. It means to push someone aside or to throw someone out of a group. Give someone the elbow. You don't want that person near you any longer. Yet another nice email. Another nice email now. This one comes from Irina, who teaches English in Russia. Siberia, to be more precise. Thank you for the invitation to visit your country. I have never been to Russia before, but from your description, it sounds like a beautiful place you live in. Yes, Irina, I would love to see some photos of your town. It's always interesting to see a new part of this world of ours, don't you think? A big hello to you, Irina, and all of your students too. I'm going to be an English teacher, but I feel afraid. How can I improve my English quickly? This question was sent in by Fatmir Zakiri from Kosovo. First of all, the rules of learning English are quite similar to learning anything. You only get out what you put in. This is to say that how well and how quickly you advance really does depend on you. There are no magic ways or secret methods to learning English. The bottom line is that it is down to you. In your email you mentioned 2 years as the time limit. 2 years is a long time, and I know from my own experience that you can do a lot in that time. From your email I can clearly tell that your written English is very good, and from that I feel that maybe confidence is your main problem. Building your word power can be done by reading regularly, and speaking English can be improved by listening to your own voice, using a tape recorder. As I always say, the more you do something, the better you become at doing it. Practice creates experience, and experience builds confidence. I hope you feel more relaxed now, Fatmir, and good luck. Time to say hello to you and you and you. Mr. Duncan on the radio in 1995. Before I zoom off and become a dot, I would like to say a big special hello to Kevin Lau in Hong Kong, who asks if there are any good online English speech radio stations I could suggest for him. Well, Kevin, if you want to listen to speech only, then there is always the BBC World Service, which, as I understand, is freely available on the internet. Of course, there are many podcasts and English teaching forums too, which offer English lessons, although many of these must be paid for. There is also the free service provided once again by the BBC. This is the address. Got it? Good. Hello also to Agni, who lives on the Greek island of Rhodes. I have never been there myself, but I have been to another part of Greece, Corfu, twice. A beautiful place with warm and wonderful people, and delicious food too. A big hello to Gerardo Flores in Colombia, who sends me a big thanks for my lessons. Well, thank you, Gerardo, for thanking me for teaching you, I think. Finally, a big hello to Muhammad Ali in Pakistan, who has set up his own English training centre and uses my teaching videos in his classroom. Hello to Muhammad and all of your students too. Do you like my t-shirt? It's a gift from Mr. Steve, who has just returned from a trip to Dubrovnik. Hello to all my Croatian viewers. That is all from me for this week. Stay safe and happy until next week, wherever you are watching in the world. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thank you for asking me. And of course, ta-ta for now.